This is the part of the show where I look ridiculous and do an awful job at making a craft.
You're going to nail it today, though, Tim. So we're going to learn how to add a little artistic flair to your cards. And here to help us out in our creative corner is Karen Browse with Daisy Lane Scrapbooking and Craft Mall there in Mattoon. So these are some beautiful cards, and they look pretty fancy.
They are. You know, here's the thing about card making. It really allows you to take any artistic medium that you have a desire to pursue and scale it down to a Tim level.
Well, look at that.
And I don't see any Play-Doh at all. So what are we going to do?
So it's super easy. So what I've got here, when you think of the word watercolor, it can be very intimidating, but we carry these really great aqua markers. And so they are a water-based marker, and you can color with them and make some really cute images like we've shown here and colored in and done some stuff. But I'm going to show this kind of traditional watercolor wash. Tim can do it. It really is user-friendly.
What is this that we're working on?
So this is what's called our messy mat. They're a really great crafting mat. It's actually heat resistant, so you can squirt this sucker with hot glue, won't melt it. You can spill epoxy on it, and it'll peel right up. But it's going to also be a really great platform for our watercolors. So what I'm doing here for Tim is I'm just preloading the mat. So what I've done is I've taken a marker that I can color with, but I'm also just going to use it to layer down our ink.
Paper? Oh.
Then we've got a water brush. Okay, don't be afraid. It's just water.
Okay.
It's actually what maybe watercolors would use artists to dip their water in a single brush. This is actually preloaded with water. And so you're just going to give it a little squirt to advance the water. But what you can do is pick up this ink, and then you're just going to brush it across. So there you go. In between colors, you can dab it on a napkin. Do you see your colors? So you got yellow,
I see them now. Okay, so then I do this.
Yeah, that yellow is like almost invisible on that.
Just pick you up some color.
And then there it goes.
And you can blend it. It's water-based, so it's going to blend together. You can do as much mixing. And like all traditional watercolors, when you let it dry and then add more color to it, you're going to be able to build the vibrancy of it. And then this technique is one of my all-time favorites. So you can see the splotches on here. It's just created with water droplets. So once this project dries, the background, like I've pre-done here, how you do that is you simply take a water mister. And I like the Tim Holtz one. He actually is a big distressor, and so he's kind of made this mister that actually sprays out chunks of water. So what you're going to do is you're going to actually just remove some of that color, mist it, and then pull the color off. And because there again, it's a watercolor based marker, it's always water reactive. You can come back to this a week later and still alter it, and that's going to give us
kind of surprising, actually, that you do that.
So yes, when you hear the word watercolor, you don't have to be like, oh my gosh, I can't do that, I'm not an artist. There's so many great tools on the market that allow you to do that, to play with it, and by turning them into cards, it's not like, oh, I just created this huge watercolor canvas.
Is it just water?
It is, but you have to let yours dry. You want to try it on mine?
You're sure it's just water?
Yeah, and if you give it a real quick...
Don't do that.
Oh, yeah.
My gosh.
That's water with a little bit of pee in it. Sorry, that was the magic ingredient. So, yeah, and then dab it away. Dab, dab. This is why...
I asked you 3 times, Karen.
That's okay. I've got boys. I get it. Taste test everything.
While he's dabbing, let's talk Oktoberfest, because you've got a sale coming up at the end of the month. Well, actually next weekend.
It is next weekend. Yeah, we've got a big kind of blowout end of the year sale that's store-wide. We've opened it up actually to our different vendors. It's really distracting to talk when people are eating your craft stuff.
A little bit.
I'm trying to get it off my tongue now.
But yeah, so Saturday the 26th is Oktoberfest. Store-wide will be up to 50% off. A lot of our vendors are doing a lot of closeout stuff, bringing extra stuff in that we're going to open up on our porch, and really worth coming to try it. And the markers will be available for sale. There's kits that you can get that actually make all of these, and then the markers are so popular we also sell them in collection kits too.
Very cool.
So,
Eyes twitchy.
It's a great opportunity to go and get your craft done there at Daisy Lane Scrapbook and Craft Mall in Mattoon. So much to see and check out. Thanks so much. Yeah,
we're
you feel crafty?
Our new logo, we're just going to put little signs around the store. So easy, Tim can do it. So easy,
hey, you know
Tim
what?
can do it. You know what? Didn't kill Tim.
Watch business explode.